Right, is this recording? And yeah, it is. Hey guys, GPong3789 here. Let me just fix the share and okay. Anyway, it's time for another rambling video. It's been kind of a while. Been doing a lot of things on Twitch. Been trying to get that abridged out for you guys. Just a lot of hectic stuff. But anyway, let's get to the topic of this rambling video. And this is going to be kind of like I'm going to go to one thing and I'm going to go to the other. I've done one of these rambling videos I think once or twice before where I've just switched between the topics. This one is, I'm going to start off with the most serious one first because my friend on Skype asked me to do this rambling video, and this is a topic that I find very serious that I like to discuss. And just hold on just 1 second. Do I have them here? Yeah. Show how serious I am. I'm gonna wear my awesome sunglasses. And that's probably the only joke you're gonna hear in this one segment. Anyway, let's get started. I want to talk about bullying for this video. Everybody's been bullied once in their life. You've gotten hit probably once. You've been called a name, and it makes you feel pretty low, doesn't it? So I never got why anyone would pick on somebody else. Maybe you need to feel better about yourself. Okay, I mean, maybe your home life sucks, and you just want to feel better about yourself by making somebody feel worse. I never got that, but people's thoughts are their own. It's kind of hard. The hardest thing a person can do is try to understand somebody else. I mean, truly understand somebody else. But yeah, bullying is a serious problem all over the world, and a lot in America. And a lot of my cast members, I'm just going to name a few because I don't think he'd care if I said it. One of my assistant directors, Ken, and my other assistant director, Alan, they've both been bullied. I've been bullied too. You think I haven't been shoved up against the lockers? I mean, yeah, and I've shoved back. And you see, a lot of people, bullies, and I know this has been said over and over and over and over again, but it's true. And you might get in trouble for it once, and I'm not supporting violence, but if you have a bully that's just physically harming you, give him one good punch. You never do it again. I swear to God, he will never do it again. If he does do it again, then you need to tell somebody. But one good slug usually gets them away. And I'm not saying if they're just calling you names. If they're calling you names, I'm not giving you permission to hit them. What I'm saying is, if they hit you, then you hit them back. Okay. No, I'll never forget. I'm in high school, sophomore year or whatever, and my vice principal's like, "Listen, when you get hit, this is what you do. Just hold your hands and start screaming, 'Somebody help me! Help me! Somebody's gonna hit me! Help me! Help me! Help me!'" Bull crap! That's gonna make them want to pick on you more. No, what you do? That's what they do to you. You do this. Bow, guys. This is the bully on the ground. You might get suspended. Your bullying problem will stop. But that's only if they hit you. If they call you a name, you gotta be funny. That's what I used to do. I used to get called a lot of names. I used to make a joke about it. I always turned the comedy when the situation got bad. Let's say someone said a joke about me. I would automatically laugh and then turn the joke back on them. I do that a lot with my friend Alan, but we goof around, we mess with each other, but it's practically just trash talk. The one thing you always have to remember with a bully, you can't show them that they're bothering you. Even if you have to put on a fake smile, which I've done for most of my school life, that's what you have to do. Now, let's talk about what administration does, because let's face it, you go to school, I'm going to use it from my own experience. The administration did absolutely nothing throughout my whole years of school, elementary, middle school, high school. They did not give a shit, and they didn't do crap. And really, if you even tell on them, they try to get back at you anyway, so that's worse too. I mean, bullying is something that needs to be handled, and sometimes it's taken a little bit too seriously. Like, some people consider everything bullying. Like, if someone says one joke, it's considered a bully. I remember one instance, there was a football game or whatever. The team beat them by a lot, and supposedly that was bullying or whatever. I don't know. But still, sometimes the term bully is used wrongly, but even so, it's still a serious problem that sometimes it's taken a little too seriously, but sometimes it's not taken seriously enough. And mostly, it's not taken seriously enough in the schools. The schools need to crack down on bullying, all right? And if you're a teacher watching this, from someone that's been bullied in his life, watch your class, look around the hallway, look for that one kid that can't defend himself, that is being picked on or called name, and actually do your job and stop it. Nip it in the butt right away. Show that you're not going to accept any of that behavior, because if you do that, you're going to be one of the few teachers that I honestly respect and look up to. Because I'm going to be honest, for most of my school career, I've only looked up to a few teachers, and most of them I thought were complete and utter horrible, heartless people. And yeah, so pretty much what I'm saying is, and also I want to give a message to the people like watching this video. If you see a guy being bullied and he's not standing up for himself, just stand up for him. Like, tell the guy to back off. He's not being funny. Give the kid a hand, because he will stand up for himself once he has a friend. You gotta be that friend, because you're a real man, or because girls can do this. Like, you're a real good person if you do that. Be that loser's friend, and they're not really losers, but be the guy who's being bullied, his friend, because you'll make his day. You don't know how much of a smile you're gonna bring to that person just by showing that you actually care. Because that's what all anybody wants, right? Friends. I don't care who you are. Everybody needs human contact. And I know I'm one of those people. I hate being by myself. I always like to be around people. I love joking around. Ask anybody that knows me on Skype. Ask anybody that knows me in real life. I am a constant joker. I love joking around. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't joke around to the point where I'm going to hurt somebody. I joke around like friendly joking around. But everybody loves human contact. And everybody wants that one person to joke around with. So I know I keep saying this, but I can't emphasize it enough. Be that one person's friend. Don't care what your friends think. Don't care what the other people think around you. Just do what you think is right. Because you will be the better person. And you know what? You can hold your head up high and go to sleep with a smile saying you made somebody's day. Alright? And that's pretty much my topic on bullying, because someone asked me to do this. One of their, I think, little brother or something was being bullied, and I was bullied. That really hit close to my heart. So I figured, why the hell not? I got 129 or 130 subscribers. Let's get that message around. And if you share any one of my videos, please share this one, because bullying is a serious thing, and this needs to be shared. Alright. My next topic. And this topic is, how can I say this? It's not really as important as bullying, but it's a kind of a confusing thing. I want to talk about love for a minute. And I know what everybody's saying. Why is G Paul and 37 talking about love? Isn't this supposed to be rambling videos funny? Well, as you can see from my first topic, sometimes I like to make these things a little bit serious. With love, that's a really hard thing to comprehend. And it sounds simple, it's just one word, but it's the hardest thing to comprehend. Everybody wants that. Everybody wants that one special person to love. But sometimes it's really hard. I mean, sometimes you love somebody that's far away, but because of that distance, nothing you can do. And sometimes, even with going out with somebody in real life, sometimes it's the hardest thing to ask people out. I know in my younger years, I used to have a lot of trouble asking people out. I used to be like, hey, would you want to, go out with it? Yeah, it's before I became smooth. But it's hard. And this is kind of related to the bullying thing, because it kind of, all right, sometimes when you're being bullied, you go onto an online site and you start like role playing on these chats and everything, and you get into anime and all that stuff. But let's stick with the chats right now. you meet people that are like you sometimes, being bullied or something, and you want to be with that person. And sometimes it's really hard because it's like you want to be with that person, but there's no physical bond right there. And I'm going back and forth here between bullying and love and online internet, but it kind of all ties in together, so bear with me. What I'm saying is sometimes you fall in love with somebody on the internet. It's very hard to express your feelings on the internet, trust me. But it happens, and sometimes it's hard to explain how you feel. And it makes your heart hurt a lot because it's like, how can I say this? Asking out a girl in real life to me is easy because I can make her laugh, I can show her how much I care, and I can get her to go out with me. But online, it's really hard to show because they don't know the real you. It's really hard to trust somebody online. And but sometimes trust is really broken easily online because they don't know the real you. And that's sometimes what's hard. And this can sound kind of dorky, but I've been in situations like that. When I was being bullied in school in my younger years, sixth, seventh grade, I used to go on this site called XIT. I used to role play with people with anime. I met a lot of people like me, and it wasn't all love. I mean, I met some people I thought were cute and all that, but I made friends there. I made friends that were like me. And what bothered me was I couldn't meet these people in real life. I had to be with the assholes that I knew in real life. This is before I made any friends or anything, but that bothered the living hell out of me. You know, like, I'm gonna be honest right now. I actually like a girl I know online. And I know what people are saying. You're in college, blah 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 blah. Well, I met a girl that I have a lot of stuff in common with. Well, what do you want me to do about it? I can't change how I feel. But it happens. Love hits you, bites you in the ass before you know it. And sometimes it's the hardest thing to express your emotions, especially online. And I know that from experience. So the fellas out there that are having this problem, all I can say to you is be yourself. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You can't make things happen. They just have to happen. I know that's a hard thing to comprehend because I feel you're thinking like, oh, I can make it happen if I go. But no, they either like you or you don't. And online, you can't take it as badly as a rejection in real life for the fact that they don't know the real you. And it's hard, but unfortunately, you have to let the chips fall where they may. I'm gonna take Alan's girlfriend and his yeah, Bocce. They met each other through XAT and they now on Skype and all that, and they're actually engaged. That proves internet love actually works. Ken and Yumi met on XAT, now on Skype and all that. Good fiance, about to get married. I mean, it happens. Sometimes you don't live near your soulmate. Sometimes you just meet her online. And I always believe things happen for a purpose. I believe you meet the people in your life for a reason. And I mean the main people. I'm not talking about the one guy you go to the store. Hey man, I'll let you check this out. Like no, I'm talking about real people that you made bonds with. And I made a lot of bonds with people on the internet. But yeah, so pretty much my message is with that: be yourself. Let the chips fall where they may, and whatever you do, never make up a lie. Because as soon as you lie, the trust is ruined. You have a highest chance of it not working. You always have to be honest, especially on the internet. And I'm not telling you to give away personal information. Let's get that clear now. I'm talking about don't lie and say, "Oh, I'm a freaking millionaire. Oh, if you date me, I'm gonna give you $100 in about 5 years because that won't meet him." No, don't lie like that. Be honest. Be honest that you're that high school student that's been bullied. Because a girl has to like you for you. They gotta like your personality. They gotta accept you for you. And the girls, a guy has to accept you for you. Same vice versa. You know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's what I want to discuss in this video. Please, if you want to share this video, just at least for the first part, just have people look at the first part for bullying. If they're having love trouble, let them watch this part too. But please, this is the one video I want you guys to share around because it's such a serious matter of bullying. And I guess love could be considered serious too, but not as serious. But anyway, this has been Jeep. Wait, Well, I just want to clarify this. Love is important, but bullying hurts. So I guess they're important in their own way. But well, all right, that's all I really wanted to say. Uh, just didn't want to insult anybody if I said one was more important than the other. But yeah, they're both important in their own way. Anyway, this is G Pong Fair 789 signing off. Hope you enjoyed this video. And again, I know I keep saying it, but please share this video. And yeah, it's really hard to see in these sunglasses, so I'm going to try to hit